Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Career Club. Today we'll be discussing another interesting topic, which will be artificial intelligence. Now, everybody will be very familiar with this topic because now, if you take 100 words in the internet, Google, if you search 100 words, artificial intelligence or AI will be there for at least minimum 75 to 80 words. So if you take why this artificial intelligence has become a big topic, uh, I think now the biggest fear the people or the job market has is this artificial intelligence will become a tsunami and it will come and it will hit the job market. Is it the right picture? Will that impact the job market? The answer is very simple, yes, it will. Now, for example, the World Economic Forum is predicting around 86 million jobs to be replaced by artificial intelligence in 2025. And PwC is estimating around 30%, roughly 30% cut down in 2030. And I saw even there is a video which mentioning this IMF is predicting rapid job loss. If I am not mistaken, around more than 50% job to be replaced by artificial intelligence within next 2 years. So it's like a tsunami. The things are coming and things are coming very quickly. So the problem is in the table. Now everybody who is in the job market, we have a problem which is artificial intelligence is taking more jobs. It's a big problem. Now everybody I know will be whoever coming into job market, whoever in the job market would be very interesting know will my job will be impacted from this. There are so many articles going around, some of the jobs impacting, this get impacted, that get impacted. So if you ask specifically, is this job get impacted? It's very difficult to do an estimate as at now. But as every problem comes with a solution, or we have to derive a solution, this artificial intelligence is, I think it's not even a problem, it's a change. So change is inevitable. We have, the only thing we can do is we have to adapt to the change. Otherwise, we will also move out from the system and what has happened to the dinosaurs. So let's not go into that route. Let's understand the problem. There is a artificial intelligence is coming. It's already there and it's replacing most of the work. It's taking on most of the jobs currently in the market. So how can we adapt to this change and move forward? Now, for example, people who used to do banking good old days, they used to go into bank, they used to carry their bank passbook and they will give you they will go to the bank, give the passbook, they fill lot of documents, and they do even to take money, even to deposit money. Even if you want to deposit a check, you have to do the same thing. But if you go into banks nowadays, even in Sri Lanka, everything is coming through digital systems. Now for check deposits, money withdrawals, all these things. So what will happen is, if you simply go into the details, you will understand most of the work done by this front office of the bank, through the counters, through the cashiers, those things are now moving into digitalized work. So if you imagine situation, you have 10 odd people to do all this job. Now it will be cut down to 5 or less than 5, because now everything is automated. You put the check into the check deposit machine, just put the details, your account details, then it will automatically come into the machine, it will go down. Only there will be one person to collect the check, because it is already in the system. You have to collect the check. So there are a lot of things are automated. So you will this is a very simple example. Now the other example I can give you guys is the customer service. The customer service arm, if would always, when you go into, even log into we used to do is, we always, when you give a call, there is always a, if you want to get the customer service, dial this number. Now it is already automated. Most of the system also now web based. When you go to the website, there will be automatic pop-up is coming. That pop-up, you can type whatever the thing you want to search, and before even you type the full sentence, it will generate the query what you are trying to tell, and when you say yes, then it will give you the answers. So things are moving, things are changing. Artificial intelligence is taking over most of the stuff, but what we can do is we have to adapt and change. So in this video I will go one more step beyond this problem is there, what we can do, which sectors, briefly, with the research which I have done up to now, the areas which I see prominently will impact. This scope is very large, but I will be talking only on the few areas. Now, for example, one area will be your customer service, as I explained before. So for when it comes to customer service assistance, now there's a big industry we call back office. All your queries regarding the healthcare, service queries, all this will be moved into a customer service we call hubs. So these people will take your customer query and they will find your solution. But when artificial intelligence taking over this one, where you have this large scale data computing and analyzing systems coming up through this artificial intelligence, they will do it for you. What they will do is they will have very simply access to to your database, and as well as for different servers. So when a customer try to find come up with some issue, they will access to all these things and they will give you the customer an answer. So it can be a voice answer, or it can be just a text answer. So customer service end now is rapidly taking over by the artificial intelligence. Now for customer service, this is BPO side, and as well as even the receptions. Now we used to have a receptionist who will do all the query handling, all these things on behalf of the company or organization. But going forward, this will also be converted into artificial intelligence. So I will not be going to different module or types we have in this artificial intelligence broader subjects. We call these LLMs. Then we have the generative artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these things. But I will not go into all these things in detail. I was just focusing on briefly on what this will come in, what will be the impact on the industry when this hit the floor. And another industry which will be broadly impacted is the financial sector. I think I explained briefly on what is happening in the banks. Now, for example, this teller or front office staff getting impacted, and other side will be, if you go to the banks, you have a lot of people who are doing analyzing and doing this reporting. All this will be converted into, and it will be acquired through this artificial intelligence, because it's a matter of you have this data either through we call this structured or cluster data inputation, or even this artificial intelligence systems, you have different ways of doing it, either through cluster or several databases you connect to your system, or you do a, we call this initial guiding sort of things, where we give the data and different data ranges, the different data types, and making your this particular artificial intelligence related systems what do you call this, getting trained into that. All these things you can do in this artificial intelligence. So for banks like thing, now already it has started. All their systems is gradually, slowly but surely, it is taking over by these different artificial intelligence related elements, by be it generative AI, be it in LLM form, or even it goes beyond that, mostly these cloud related things. So they are taking also it now going forward, except for main things which will not be doing through the systems, all the rest will be in the banks, will convert it into, we call, faceless banking. So it will be controlling through a simple digitalized solution, and you will have AIs will controlling your bank services. So whoever in the banking sector, accountants, they will have to make sure that they will have to change or adapt to this one, because these roles are gradually taking over by artificial intelligence. Then another sector will be impacted is creative agency or creative workers. Now whoever is at least have been to internet and just search, there's open AIs, this especially this chat GPT, very familiar tool for everyone. This is one of the big data artificial intelligence system which has the capability of, we call this, when you do a prompt, when you put a prompt, like if you want to get a, for example, if you want to get a script for your movie, just what you try to do is you put the inputs and write the input, then it will give you the script. If you are not happy, you just say regenerate. That's very simple. You put the prompt regenerate, then it will regenerate until you are satisfied. It will do give you the output. So people who are used to do script writing, people used to do article writing, all these people will get impacted on this one. So even now, if you go to like even the tools like Gravity Wire, you can do these sort of articles, because previously also they have these article writing things. These things were evolved long before, but people are afraid to do this because you started to get these things like detected, done by a machine. But now you have that facility. They have developed into a level. You can do a article or blog article writing. There is a function called human, 100% human like. So when you do it in using that function, there is a high probability it will not be captured through a AI detection system. So it has developed into that level. So people who are in the creative writing, they have to now adapt to this one, and they have to start using AI tools and get the benefit of that to develop a competitive advantage, rather than cursing the AI coming AIs and all these things. No, these things are not working. We are the people, we can write it, we can do all these things, they can do all this. That will not help. If so, what will happen to dinosaurs will happen to you, because you have to adapt to change and you have to embrace the change and move forward. And another one is the research and analysis. Now, for example, there are a lot of firms doing research analysis. They also will have problem, because now everything, when it comes to generative AI type of things, when they have access to databases, they have access to these sources, They will do the research, and they will do the research, they will develop the report, and they will submit for you. You don't want to go behind the agency and asking them to do a research, because only thing is, one thing it will take time for them to uh, get on with is, now for example, if you are doing a market research, you have to do a market survey, and you have to go into the people and get the data and that sort of thing. It will have some, it will go for some times, for some time for the system to take over. But nevertheless, it will not take long, because now even market research data, most of them are collected through web-based solutions. You will sometimes get an email, or you will get a web portal link where you get this data. So all these things are now slowly and surely converting into one large database. Another one is supply chain and logistic. Now for example, if you go to the case study of DHL, so they are converting their all these warehousing, transportation, everything. Now it is moving into cloud-based AI solutions. Now for example, now good old days you had planners who will do all the planning for now. We will be shipping this much of shipments in this month and all those. But when you have all this data, what currently do is these AI based systems, they will do it for you. They do something called predictive analysis. They will do a predictive analysis, and they will give you all the numbers. This will be the shipments will be putting in this day, then all these numbers, and as well as your route plan. Because if they have the data, they can extract what is your fleet, and what are the shipment coming, leaving the export in these days. They know they can extract the data which through your production demand planning, and they will take it and they will convert it into shipping plan, and they will give you the numbers, and they will even do all the sending all these details to relevant people. So they are taking over most of this planning related thing, analysis related thing is taking over. And if you go to warehouses now, like e-commerce based warehouses like Amazon, even all the big people, their warehouses also getting automated, their warehouse getting robotic. Those things are linked back to their main frame. So now for example, you don't need people. They get a parcel, they know where the parcel should be stacked, and it is connect, then they know what is the dispatch date. The robot will, this robotic solution will do it for you. It will do automatic dispatch, so it will be dispatched into the particular vehicle. Then there will be a human touch involved, getting this product into the, and put it into the shipping agent, and it will go through shipment, and it will transfer to the consumer. But the larger portion of the human involvement of warehouse management has now been taken over by this artificial intelligence based solution. So you don't have manual based people who are going with forklifts, pallet trucks, and doing all these things, sorting, putting into shelf, and all these things are moving out from the window. So now I am sure that most of people will be wondering, okay, it is impacting supply chain, it's impacting banking, all these things. What about my area? Now another common area is marketing and the sales and marketing. In that, especially the marketing side, this I have already touched, this ad related advertisement agencies, those area will be impacted. And also most of the advertisement also going on now web based. You will see a lot of this market analysis parts will go out from the window and will soon converted into AI based solutions. So other things is demand planning, the planning elements of the will go out. So it is a full change will happen. Most of the now, previously most of the people think only the unskilled will taken over by artificial. No, this will have impacts unskilled and skilled both job categories, because system is evolving itself, then skill and unskilled both will be impacted. Now, the biggest question everybody will have is, how can I adapt to this change? It's very simple. If you take the example way back in your memory, whoever can remember good old days when the computer comes, this big computer, desktop computer comes, everybody was feared that they will lose their job. But whoever adapt to that change, whoever from doing writing all this manual documentation, whoever adapt to those changes, they survive and they develop. But whoever refused to do that change went out from the system. So simple solution is, we cannot stop the change coming from artificial intelligence. We have to adapt to the change. For example, I will tell what I did, because there is one video I have already shared. You guys can check on that. It shows in detail what I did. But in a summary, what I did was, when this topic started to get hot in the media, hot in the internet, what I did is, first things I started to research, understand what is in there. Then I started to practice how these simple tools like ChatGPT working, what is this artificial intelligence, how it spread through. Now, for example, I'm a supply chain professional, so how it impact the supply chain, what are the skills I need to develop, so where can I get these skills. So for you also, simple thing is, you have to get these, understand, research, learn, try to use them, practice them, then adapt to the change. There is no other way. If you adapt to change early, you will get a competitive advantage over others, and you will start to ride the wave before others hit the sea. So my advice for you guys is, now itself start to go through these steps. Because sometimes when you go through this, you will understand your job in the future, you need to change your job. Now, for example, if you are in finance sector, you might change your job. You need to add some skills. You need to get some skills which is relevant to these areas, and change your skill, and sometimes totally switch from from your current job role. Because if you learn that early, you can do all this. But if you wait for the last minute, and then tsunami hits your wall, then it's too late for you to change. So now itself, try to adopt, accept, and start your change management process. Then by maximum 1 to 2 years, you will be in a very good position, and you will be very happy that you started things early. So this video I have just brief you on the artificial intelligence and how it impacts in job market. This is very brief video, but in next few videos I'll be doing a separate series on how artificial intelligence, different elements of artificial intelligence, and how it will impact in different sectors. So if you guys have any interesting areas you need to explore, you guys need me to explore, just make a comment. And if you like this video, just subscribe, give a like and subscribe our channel. You guys will be expected to get a lot of information in this area, this hot topic of artificial intelligence. And also I'll be sharing some of the interesting reads in the internet, which you guys can go through and broaden your horizons on the artificial intelligence. Thank you very much.